Hello and welcome to a match preview. A match preview that I didn't know until about an hour ago that I could actually record today. Because this old laptop was having a bad time. But we are now recording. I've also got a new laptop that I'm going to be ordering this evening. So, hopefully not much longer with having to use this thing for. Anyways, match preview time. It's Hibs versus Aberdeen at Easter Road. Now it does feel like it's been a bit of time since the last game, and that's because it has. Because for obvious reasons, there was no game last week. Obviously, that does now mean we'll have another game at some point, the Dundee United game, which will be whenever it is. My personal opinion is that it should be the week of the quarterfinals to semi-finals of the World Cup. Just depending on how long you want to give players after the World Cup before coming back to the clubs. But I guess this year it will be just pretty much the World Cup finishes and everyone's back to the clubs because they'll have games. Just thinking I guess because that would, especially for the car league, when apart from the top players, which are playing for the top countries, it's do I see any player currently playing in Scotland getting to the final four of the World Cup? I personally don't, but obviously some of them could, and if they do, fair play to them. But it's we've already got games scheduled for the weekend of the World Cup final, the weekend before Christmas. So, what's having a game on the Wednesday before then as well? Just to reschedule the weekend's games that were postponed last week then. Just an idea. Anyways, now, I guess what this video is really about is the Aberdeen preview. So, here's the Hibs form, in case you've forgotten what it looked like. The last amount was that 1-0 win against Kilmarnock at Easter Road 2 weeks ago. Prior to that, the 1-0 defeat to St Mirren away, 2-2 draw against Rangers, 2-1 loss. That should be 2-1 should be the other way around. That is right. That is right. 2-1 loss to Livingston away, because it was away from. Cool. And a 1-1 draw against Hearts at home. Now for the Aberdeen form. Their last outing was a 1-1 draw against Ross County 2 weeks ago. Prior to that, they beat an Athletic 4-1 away in extra time in the League Cup, which make your Hibs jokes now. Ha ha ha. A 5-0 win at home against Livingston, a 1-0 win away against St Johnstone, and a 3-1 defeat at home to Motherwell. Now for the head-to-head. Obviously, head-to-head is what we need. Of the last 5 meetings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have been 2 wins for Hibs, 2 wins for Aberdeen, and 1 draw. 2 wins apiece and a draw. In the last 5, the last meeting was back at Easter Road on my birthday, a 1-1 draw on that occasion, with Bates and Paul McGinn getting the goals on that occasion. See, the last time we played them in Aberdeen was a 3-1 win for Aberdeen. Calvin Ramsey with an own goal, then 2 Ferguson penalties, and Bejuan, I don't. What do they call him? Vincent with the goal. And obviously Ryan Porteous getting a red card on that occasion. Wrongly so, I still believe, even though, you know what, I'm not going to get into it. Because I could rant about that all day. So, I guess now then, it's on to team news. With the injury list for Hibs. But Melkerson's not going to make the game. Frustratingly. Especially because McCurdy is still suspended. It's the third game of his 3-match ban from down south that came into effect 14 days after he was officially registered for Hibs. Which means that he would have been able to play last week against Dundee United, but he would never have been able to play against Aberdeen. So that's fine. He'll serve a match ban. Then he'll come back after the international break against Ross County away. The Carl McGuinness is another name that has been in the news again this week, with his potential return coming after the international break, which would be huge for Hibs if he can come back in and have the same impact on the team as he did prior to his injury. It's like scoring in every other game. Would be great, but obviously, with the midfield that we do currently have, and the midfield that I think should start this game, I think we're good in that department. Or maybe Kyle McGuinness could be that other midfielder that we've been looking for. No. Ignore my hair. Anyways, as I'll go on to my predicted 11 is this. This is what I think will happen. This is what I think Lee Johnson will go with tomorrow. David Marshall in net. Chris Cadden, Ryan Porteous, Paul Hanlon and Marian Chapadaya as the back four. Midfield of Kenner, Doyle Hayes and Campbell. With Boyle, Tavares and Yuan as the front three. Obviously, Kukarevic could make his Hibs debut this weekend. I don't think he'll start. And I don't think we've seen enough of Bojang to warrant him starting games yet. But, obviously, I wouldn't be entirely shocked if Bojang was to start this game. And obviously, then we've got Ewan Henderson who could come in. Ewan Henderson could come in for Campbell. You could bring Joe Newell, and you could bring Joe Newell in for Doyle Hayes or Kenner. I'd probably rather bring Newell in for Doyle Hayes than Kenner in this scenario. With that current field, obviously Will Fish could play, as could Lewis Stevenson, Lewis Miller as well. Then I don't think any of the other of these could play. Helga's obviously out on loan. Schofield, I'd much rather have Marshall playing. McGeady's injured, McCurdy suspended, and Demi Mitchell I'm not entirely sure about. But as I have been talking there, we have had a date confirmed for the Dundee United game of the 11th of October. Which would, Tuesday the 11th of October, which for Hibs would put that between the Motherwell and Celtic game. So if those games both currently scheduled for the Saturday, we'd be playing Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday. Okay. That's a good bit of news there. Okay, so that's fine now. So it's clearly not going to play in the week of the World Cup semi-finals to quarter-finals then. Probably too much to ask for then, with the World Cup still going on at that point. But hey, we've got a new date for it now. We can move on. So, yeah, I think that's a solid 11. That is very capable of getting a result against Aberdeen. Maybe say something like a Henderson there, but I don't think he's the best option that we've got there. Or you could go something like this with Kukarevic just playing for the middle to make his Hibs debut. That would be my only other thought. But then, as for a score prediction, I made my prediction earlier, and I said 3-1 Hibs. Gonna go for Boyle because Boyle's gonna score because he has to get his goal against Aberdeen. When was the last time Boyle played Aberdeen? When was the last that Boyle would have played against Aberdeen? When would that have been? Let's have a look. No, he wouldn't have played that one. It would have been this. Yeah, he did a December game before the league. No, it would have been the game after the League Cup final. The game after the League Cup final last year, and he got the assist for Porteous' goal in that game. Okay, but yeah, we know Boyle has got a good record of scoring against Aberdeen. I mean, he's not scored against Aberdeen for. Well, he put his last goal against them. Was back in February 2021. Well, maybe Aberdeen 2-0 when Boyle got both of the goals. But hoping they can get a couple of goals this weekend. And obviously, he's just celebrated the birth of his second daughter. So, congratulations to Martin Boyle on that one as well. Anyways, that's why I'm going to... The goal scorers. I'll say Boyle to get 2. Goal scorers, Boyle to get 2. And, you know what? Bojang off the bench will bag a goal in this game. Mamadou Bojang with 1 goal. Martin Boyle with 2. 3-1 win for Hibs. Come on, let's go. Anyways, I'll say thank you for watching. I will record a vlog for the game tomorrow. If I can edit it, I'll edit it. And it will be uploaded hopefully Sunday morning. But no promises, especially with my current laptop not wanting to work most of the time. Anyways, cheers for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.